Hello, this is State Senator Jeff Stone with my weekly Capitol Update. This week was National Crime Victims' Rights Week across the nation and right here in California. In Riverside County, the District Attorney's Office and the County Family Justice Center held a series of candlelight vigils in memory of those killed at the hands of violent criminals. My staff attended events in both Murrieta and Palm Desert, joining with the law enforcement and elected officials to read aloud the name of victims and remember those who have been lost. Hundreds of people, many of them family members of crime victims, also attended to remember their loved ones. In Sacramento this month, hundreds of bills that have been proposed have begun to be heard by various committees. As a member of the Senate Committee on Public Safety each week, it seems I hear more bills that are more concerned with protecting the safety of criminals and felons rather than the public or victims. It's actually rare that the Public Safety Committee considers, much less passes, bills that really try to make our schools, neighborhoods, and streets safer by letting enforcement officers do their job of protecting the public. Just consider two good bills that were killed by the Public Safety Committee earlier this week. Senate Bill 971, authored by Republican Senator Janet Wynn. Current law allows for the death penalty to be imposed under special circumstances if the murder is tried as a hate crime. SB 971 would have added sexual orientation or gender to the list of criteria that can be called a hate crime. The Democrats on the committee killed the bill because they don't like the idea of expanding the death penalty for anyone. Another bill, SB 1103, would simply have added 5 years to the prison sentence for anybody convicted of making and distributing the narcotic fentanyl. This dangerous drug is 100 times more potent than morphine and 50 times more potent than heroin and kills hundreds of people who overdose on the drug. But Democrats on the committee don't like the idea of adding penalties to convicted drug dealers who prey upon our kids and bring devastation to countless families. So while the Democrats in Sacramento block bills that would punish drug dealers who kill kids and murderers who execute members of the LGBT community, I can only continue to fight the bad bills and work to pass the good ones. That's also why I've put a priority on making sure that crime victims are remembered across Riverside County. Last year alone, more than 100 names were added to the Crime Victims Memorial in downtown Riverside. That means more than 100 families in Riverside County have been changed in most of the ways in which none of us can imagine. Those names now join more than 2,000 others that already have their names inscribed at the memorial. But I want you to know, as your state senator, that I'll never forget the victims of crime. And I always work to hold those who commit those crimes accountable for their heinous actions. As always, it's an honor to serve you here in the state capitol.